What if I told you that everything you believe about reality might be an illusion? That your thoughts, your memories, even the very fabric of the world around you could all be fake? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the real question. How would you even know if you were trapped in a false reality? We assume the world around us is real because our senses tell us so. But what if your senses were lying? What if every choice you made was predetermined? What if time didn't move the way we think it does? The scariest part about questioning reality isn't finding the answers. It's realizing that there may be none at all. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and share it. And please drop a comment below to share your thoughts. Well, today we're diving into 5 mind-bending movies that will make you question everything. These films don't just tell stories. They shatter perceptions, bend the rules of time and space, and force us to confront terrifying possibilities. And by the end of this video, you might never look at reality the same way again. Let's begin. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your entire life has been a lie. Everything you've ever known, your job, your family, your experiences, was nothing more than an elaborate simulation. That's exactly what happens to Neo, a hacker who stumbles upon a truth so shocking it redefines his entire existence. The world of the Matrix explores the terrifying idea that our reality is just a sophisticated computer program controlled by unseen forces. But here's where it gets even crazier. Philosophers and scientists have actually debated whether we, too, might be living in a simulation. Think about it. If technology keeps advancing, how long before we create a simulation so real that it becomes indistinguishable from actual life? And if that's possible, how do we know it hasn't already happened? Consider this. Scientists have already developed AI programs that can mimic human behavior, recreate faces, and even generate completely artificial environments. If we can create a simulation this convincing now, what about in 50 years? In 100? The idea of living in a fake reality isn't just science fiction, it's a theoretical possibility. This film doesn't just question reality, it makes you paranoid about your own existence. What if you're still asleep, plugged into a program? Movie name is The Matrix. All right, let's take this a step further. What if your dreams weren't just random thoughts, but actual worlds you could manipulate? And what if you were trapped inside one, unable to tell what's real and what's not? That's the premise of Inception, a film that takes the concept of lucid dreaming to a terrifying extreme. In this world, highly skilled thieves enter people's dreams, planting ideas so subtly that their victims believe they thought of them on their own. But here's the real nightmare. What if you went so deep into a dream that you could never escape? The film plays with the perception of time, space, and consciousness, making you question whether anything is real. Even the final shot, that spinning top, leaves audiences debating to this day. Was it all a dream? But here's something even scarier. Some scientists believe that we actually spend most of our lives dreaming. Our brains create narratives while we sleep, constructing alternate realities that feel just as real as waking life. Some people even experience false awakenings, a dream where they think they've woken up, only to later realize they're still dreaming. So now ask yourself, are you awake right now, or are you still dreaming? Movie name is Inception. Now let's step into a reality where every possible choice you could ever make actually happens. Imagine your life branching into infinite directions. In one world, you marry the love of your life. In another, you never meet them. In one reality, you live. In another, you die. And all of them are happening at the same time. That's the mind-blowing concept behind Mr. Nobody, a film that follows a man named Nemo, who remembers every possible version of his life across parallel universes. It's a movie that forces you to ask, what if every decision you've ever made exists in another timeline? What if right now there's another version of you living a completely different life? Scientists have suggested that we may exist in a multiverse, a collection of infinite parallel realities. Every time you make a choice, another version of you might be making the opposite one. The more we learn about quantum mechanics, the more it seems like this could actually be true. This film isn't just about time, it's about fate, free will, and the terrifying weight of choice. And once you watch it, you might start second-guessing every decision you make. Movie name is Mr. Nobody. Okay, this one is going to mess with your head. What if your entire life was fake? What if everyone around you, your friends, your family, even complete strangers, were actors in a carefully controlled illusion, built just for you? That's the horrifying premise of The Truman Show, where an ordinary man named Truman slowly realizes that his whole world is actually a massive TV set, and his life has been broadcasted to millions since birth. Every moment, every decision orchestrated for entertainment. Now here's where it gets unsettling. How different is Truman's world from ours? Think about it. We live in a world where cameras track our movements, algorithms shape our decisions, and social media curates the reality we see. If someone wanted to control your reality, how much would they actually have to change? This movie leaves you with one unsettling question. Are you watching or are you being watched? Movie name is The Truman Show. Now, if everything we've talked about so far hasn't completely broken your perception of reality, this last movie will. What if time wasn't linear? What if love, consciousness, and even gravity weren't just forces, but ways to communicate across dimensions? That's the mind-expanding concept behind Interstellar, a film that takes us beyond space and time itself. When a group of astronauts embarks on a mission to find a new home for humanity, they encounter a black hole that bends time so drastically that minutes in one place equal decades in another. Some scientists believe that time may not even exist the way we perceive it. Theories suggest that past, present, and future could all be happening simultaneously. If that's true, what does that mean for reality as we know it? This film will leave you staring at the stars, wondering, what if time isn't what we think it is? Movie name is Interstellar. So now that we've explored 5 films that completely warp our understanding of reality, I have to ask, how sure are you that the world around you is real? Because if these movies have taught us anything, it's that reality isn't just fragile, it's subjective. Are you in control, or is something else pulling the strings? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because trust me, we're just getting started.